Our custom.
Good morning, viewers. You're welcome to the program once again. This is City Stand. All right, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, it is the 1st of November 2025, right? And I say Happy New Month to all our viewers watching us across the globe. Happy New Month to you, Gladys Oyabo. Happy New Month and happy weekend to you. To Akimbada Adeshino in Finland, I say Happy New Month to you and happy weekend. James Manu in the comment section, Happy New Month to you. Kehinde Adawa, Happy New Month to you. Owoni Boy in Egypt, Happy New Month to you. Imafidon, you're welcome to the program. Happy New Month to you as well. All right, to my respondents at the stand, Happy New Month. Gentleman Mike.
Happy New Year, Happy New Month.
Happy New Month.
Happy New Month to all our esteemed viewers. The 1st of November 2025. Gradually, the year is rolling out gradually. We thank God for the gift of life. Happy New Month once again to all our esteemed viewers that have been very supportive on this program. I appreciate them so much.
All right, so let's quickly go to what we have this morning. We'll be very brief this morning. All right, before I go to the papers, I need to quickly appreciate Mrs. Tina for our kind gesture. I say a big thank you to you. We appreciate your daily support on the program. We are very grateful. And she has also sent me to some reviewers this morning, and they have cash gift from her. All right, Oluomo for Balan. Good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. You can stay here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
All right, you have a cash gift from Mrs. Tina. To say thank you to her.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Tina. I'm very happy. God will continue to bless you and punish your pocket and will protect you all the days of your life. Thank you very much. Very happy.
All right, Miss Benja.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Mike Adipule. May God be with you and may God bless you. Mrs. Tina, thank you. All the broken wood that I have, you have already healed it. May the Lord of hosts, the Prince of Peace, be with you and guide and protect you. Amen. Thank you.
Amen. She also extended love to you.
I want to say a very big thank you, ma. You have indeed been a source of blessing to us down here. I pray that God, in His wisdom, will continue to bless and sustain you and your family. Whatever you do in your life will continue to have God's touch on it and all-round blessing. Thank you, ma. Thank you very much. And then to most of our viewers who have also not forgotten us down here, we want to thank you so much. We want to appreciate you. God will continue to strengthen you from coast to coast. And especially those of you also who are also in the, like our uncle will say, those engaging us, we need that type of engagement. And please continue to like and share, so that it will go viral. It will go around the globe. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
All right, thank you, James John. Mr. Vincent.
First of all, I want to say good morning to Mr. Mike, the indefatigable anchor of this global city stand, because if not for God that has kept, this stand this far, I don't think where would we have been. But most importantly, I want to say a very big thank you to Mrs. Tina, because this is a rare breed, an angel in human flesh. I think I want to say a very big thank you to you, because my words that I'm going to release here might not be adequate enough to measure your human kindness, that ocean of kindness that continue to flow in your heart. I say, my God will bless you. Heaven will announce you in a very, very good way. You will never know shame. You've always been there, right from day one, and God will never cut your life short. And I know the synergy with which you have formed with this platform will never be broken. And I've always said that even though it's not everybody that comes from the same womb that shows some kind of love and friendship, I believe that even though we might not come from the same womb, you have been a mother in Israel. I say a very big thank you. And to others too, most notably because the other man that sent my brother from my other woman,
Dr. Ike,
Dr. Ike, the Caribbean, I say,
Island.
from the Caribbean island, I say thank you very much. Big T, Buki Great, Babake Odulaja, I say thank you very much. Buki Astrop, and the like, not in any particular order. I want to say a very big thank you to you all, because I can continue to read names, but time will not permit me, because time being a constraint. All what I will say, my God will continue to lift you up in all spheres of human endeavor. I say very big thank you to you all.
And to those who helped the young man that solicited
Yes,
help, which that was on Tuesday or so.
on Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah,
To those persons
yes.
that came out to say, okay, let me wipe the tears that have been flowing down the cheek of that my young man here.
Yeah.
I want to say a very big thank you to you.
To you all.
To you all, because we appreciate. Let's say Liverpool, Ashebebe, Mrs. Clara, and the like. Muki Great. Oh, Obulaze Taiwo. I say big thank you to you all, because it shows that you people.
William Okameme too.
Yeah, William Okameme. It shows that you have love flowing in your heart, and that is why you have come out to say, let me express in my own little way to even impact life. According to the Robbins, say there's no better way for a man to do than impacting the life of other people. I think you are so, show that in your experiential giving. I say thank you all for doing so.
All right, thank you so much, all the viewers on the platform, for doing us well. We really appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. All right, let's quickly have our papers here. Wow, there is a story that our Nigerians are reacting to this morning. The U.S. government has blacklisted Nigeria. Trump declares Nigeria country of particular concern over Christian genocide. But let me say over alleged Christian genocide. But there have been speculations on this issue. There have been talks on this issue since last week. So why some said they are persecuting Christians in Nigeria, they are killing Christians in Nigeria. Some are of the opinion that it's not only the Christians that they are killing, the Muslims are also victims. But we have it on different dailies this morning. Let us quickly look at it. United States President Donald Trump has declared Nigeria as a country of particular concern in response to allegations of a Christian genocide in the country. Trump announced his decision in a Truth Social post on Friday, which was shared on the White House's X handle. According to a publication by the Family Research Council in 2022, to declare a country of particular concern is an official designation typically made by the U.S. government, primarily the Secretary of State under specific U.S. laws. Now, we look at the implication of this on our country of particular concern. These talks have been going on, and finally, Donald Trump, the president of America, has made his decision. He has declared Nigeria as country of a particular concern. Some say this decision was politically driven. That President Trump is not in line, or he doesn't support the administration of President Bola Tinubu. Let us look at the implication, Mr. Vincent. What could be the implication of this declaration by Trump?
Mike, before the now, I did mention on this platform that when there was this rumor mill that President Bola Tinubu has a case to answer in the US, arising from a drug case and other related issues. And I said one thing on this platform. I said, where were the US government when President Bola Tinubu was running for an elective office? Why didn't they bring all these allegations to the fore then and stop him from contesting? And I have my reservation concerning US disposition to this. And also, you might be privy to another statement that says that Nigeria will cease to exist by 2015. I remember many years back, it was said that Nigeria will cease to exist as one entity. And all these things goes to show that all is not well with Nigeria body politic. And when you look at all these things arising from US government and what international observers have said concerning this country, you will know that we are not doing what is expected of a democratic nation. And as such, and I believe that it is even happening evident in the administration of Bola Tinubu, because he will say we are practicing democracy in its true form. All this one-sided approach, lopsided appointment, and what have you, will not have a reason. And I want to believe that, by and large, whatever Trump said that Nigeria is a country of particular concern, even also accentuates everything that I've said on this platform. And I want to believe that Trump need not tell us. We ourselves standing, we know that Nigeria is a country of a particular concern. Because when you look at it, it concerns you and I, not Trump in US. What are Trump going to do if everything goes the other way? Because you remember the implosion that happened during the time of the Rwanda genocide, between the Tutsi and the Hutsi. And I'm afraid, you see, when Christians are being killed in Nigeria, it's not only Christians, some Muslims who were also killed. Because, the whole genesis of bombing and terrorism started with people using bombs. Some people will wear hijab, all in the name of cladding themselves from the head to toe, without knowing that they are explosive hidden underneath. And all these things goes to tell you that the body politic, all is not well. We have a lot of things to be concerned about, and I believe that must have informed Trump-led government and the US government for saying so. And I believe that he is in line. It's not left for the country to do the needful and see that we move out of that mode that we have been seen in the public eye of the international community.
But why is it now that Nigeria is being labeled as country of particular concern?
Yes,
the killings have been going on.
The killings have been going on for years. And the proportion, if we are to measure the proportion, you see, of the killings by successive governments, we've not had it so bad.
Like this?
Like what we currently have now.
Are you sure?
Yes. You can check. You can fact check. Because you and I know. The other time when the military hierarchy moved their seat from Abuja, they said they were going to be in the Middle East. Probably the Benue Plateau axis. The day they moved, the following, even that night of it, there were still some massacre. You understand? Then you now tell me, Are we not a country of a great particular concern? It concerns you and I. Everybody, you can see people are moving in droves, leaving that enclave down to where it is seemingly safe to continue their daily life. That is where you see. Okay, look at the area there where City Star is currently standing. See a lot of bike men. You will watch. These are people from the other side. You can hardly see people from this extraction here that are doing this business. Even if they are very, very insignificant compared to the larger number. And when you continue to see, I think it calls for concern. So we don't need to be told. We know that the fabric and whatever hope or wish our forefathers had then for Nigeria is being turned to shreds. That is why we see that Trump is in line with whatever he has said so far. I want to give kudos to you.
But is there anything the government can do to remove Nigeria from this list?
Yes, Nigeria can do a lot because the whole essence of governance is to be representative, and the citizen has to be at the center of governance. If it is not people centered, then what business does anybody have to do in the service of power? And I believe that once governance is about the people, and the people are feeling the effect, I think you can begin to say yes, we are heading somewhere. A situation whereby the ruling elite, they distance themselves. They seem to be living in the moon while we are on the earth. You can see the distance, Mike. It's about a lot of millions of kilometers away from the earth, and that is not good for a good democratic experiment, of which we all envisage and we all hope for.
All right, gentlemen, Mike, let's have you on the program on this issue. Should we Nigerians see this as diplomatic warning, by the U.S. Government, or see it as an interference in our internal affairs?
Well, thank you, Michael. Much as I don't want to believe that indeed it's only Christians that are being killed. We've had other people of religious extractions being killed in the country, but we can't also ignore this concern that is being raised by the U.S. government. We must also admit that there could be political undertone to what is going on now. Perhaps maybe there is no very serious relationship between the American government, this current administration, and the current administration of the U.S. It seems to be not cordial relationship as at now. Perhaps that is why they are giving this report a very serious attention now. But also, I think we must not equally ignore the fact that more Christians have been killed in this country than any other religion, and the facts can be checked, especially if you look at a Christian-dominated area that are very close to the north and the core north, from Borno to Adamawa to Taraba to Kogi to Bauchi to Plateau, and all of these places. There seems to be a systematic killings going on in this, and that has been happening for years, more than a decade, if you ask me. And that calls for a serious concern, is that it seems there is an agenda going on by some Islamic radicals to take over these places. So the report that we have been designated as a country of a particular concern, indeed it calls for concern, and not just a particular concern, a very serious concern. And over the years, unfortunately so, I think our leaders have played a lot of politics around this issue. They have not taken it as serious as they should. Don't forget when the Chibok girls were even kidnapped. We have hundreds of girls taken from that community, Christian-dominated community. We must put it right. 90% of that place are Christians. Don't also forget, on May 12, 2022, there was a Deborah Samuel that was stoned to death at the Shehu Shagari College of Education in Sokoto on the ground of blasphemy in a country that is not an Islamic nation. That lady was stoned in an higher institution where people should be reasonable, stoned to death in the full glare of the public. Recorded, the videos are still online. The faces of the people that murdered Deborah were shown. As I speak to you, none of these guys, I'm not aware that they were arrested or prosecuted. I am not aware that the Sultan of Sokoto made a categorical statement to condemn that dastardly act. So when you begin to see pockets of issues that are religiously inclined, that seems to be a ploy to attack the Christian community in Nigeria. So for me, I think I'm not too surprised about this report, and I'm not too surprised about the category that the US government has placed us. Because unfortunately, it shouldn't be, as my brother said, it shouldn't be even the US that should have seen this as a concern. The nation at large ought to have reported this matter as a serious concern, going by the kind of systematic killings that are going on, especially the Christian-dominated areas of the north. Don't forget the people of Southern Kaduna, a Christian-dominated areas as well, consistently been attacked over the years. And if you sum up all these attacks and the areas which don't forget, the thing is gradually moving down south, because government has decided to be irresponsible about this matter by taking it very serious. We don't even need the US to be telling us this. It's beginning to happen in a place like Kwara, just close by here.
Now that we've been placed on watch list now, don't you think this could have implication on us?
I mean, definitely
our relationship with the United States of America.
Definitely, there are consequences for this designation. That will definitely be that we might likely have sanctions in certain areas. Some financial institutions might be stopped. Financial institutions that normally give aids to loans and all of that we have always been getting from those places have been stopped. Officials within our cabinet, top government officials can be sanctioned, can be banned, and all of that. All those sanctions might call, and my pain is that the ripple effect might also get into investors. It may affect investors from really coming down with their funds. Those that are planned to invest in the nation, having this kind of damning report, generally is not too good for our image.
Just stated the ripple effects of the decision of President Trump. What about military cooperation? Don't you think it's going to affect us? About trade?
Definitely it will affect us, because Nigeria has always been known to have bilateral relationship with the United States government and other Western powers. But United States as a country stand at a very vantage position when it comes to international affairs. Nigeria being blacklisted now is going to have a lot of dear consequences on every other sectors too. Because when you look at US, who wouldn't want to do business with US, knowing that they are the police man of the world? And coming from that point of view, you will see that even though if they clamp down on Nigeria, indirectly, I believe it will also favor this country. Maybe it will make the leaders to sit tight and see that because we live in a world that no man is an island, and there can always be you remember before the now that Nigeria, especially led by President Bola Tinubu, was trying to cut the BRICS, and the BRICS is just an agglomeration of some countries, third world countries that are developing. You can't compare whatever they want to bring to the table with what will come from the world powers led by United States of America. And when you look at that kind of position, you will see that Nigeria stands to lose at the end of the day. But indirectly, you see this, the money, our collective patrimony that is being expended on jamboree travels and other activities, I mean, will show, I mean, will be redirected to other things that will be used in the home. Because that's, you know, I'm talking from the management point of view, economic point of view, because, you know, all these people, they've always been going with a lot of large entourage, all in the name of they are going for seminar, they are going for this. I think all of them will say, okay, I'm going to US. When it comes to US as a destination, all the family members, the kitchen cabinet and everything, they will all be giving visas, they will go. At whose expense? As you and I expense, because these are collective patrimony that is being filtered away and with nothing to show on board. And if US is coming to clamp down on this government, I think it's a well-deserved action move.
Okay, but should religious leaders reject the statement of Trump or welcome it?
You see, before the now, you know, there was a time, I don't know, Mike, you know, it was said that I'm only trying to bring the PFM position, Pentecostal Fellowship Association of Nigeria, on the genocide and the killings of Christians in particular areas of the north and the middle belt. You know, they said that, you know, at the time, PFM raised a statement that Christians too should rise up and defend themselves. Mm-hmm. You understand? Yeah. If it's coming from that body, you should know that that is a religious body. You know that a call for concern. It has reached a crescendo whereby the Christian body to have come out to issue out a statement regarding to all these killings here and there without the government at the center doing the needful to nip it in the bud once and for all. It shows that it's of particular concern to the religious leader. But also, I want to believe that apart from the religious leader, they are just, you know, there are some people, they are neither here nor there. They don't belong to any religion. They also have their own concerns too, as a citizen of this country. And I believe that whatever must have happened on the part of religious leaders by saying that this thing has gotten to a boiling point of which we have to do something, I think it's not in order to say we should resort to ourselves defense. And also, I want to give an allusion to the fact that the elsewhere chief of defense staff, Mr. Musa, once said that we should also employ skills in martial arts. I don't know when last you even had a skill in kung fu or karate, but today I can't even know whether I can still throw my punch because I am a bit weakened. I cannot compare myself to 20 or 10 years back when I used to be very, very active. But now, I mean, resorting to learning martial arts and everything, I think it's going to be a tall order for me.
Gently, is there any way this will affect Tinubu's re-election?
Well, unfortunately, we may not see that happening. We may not really see the effect of these reports on our elections. Just the way opinion polls don't matter in our country. I don't know if you have observed that. Opinion poll, we always go contrary to the actual poll most of the time. So it may not really affect the outcome of our election. But for me, I think it calls for very, very serious concern. I was checking the other time, within the last 10 years, despite the fact that we do not have a comprehensive or detailed data for what is available from what I checked, we have lost over 62 to 70,000 Christians in the last 10 years. And I think that is huge. If that is not genocidal enough, I wonder what else would. Genocide is not until those people are killed in one day or in one sweep. When you see a systematic killing, as we have seen, especially in all these states that I've mentioned earlier, then government, I expect government to have acted even long before this report. I mean, each time I hear Benue, the only thing that easily comes to mind is killings. Each time I hear Plateau, I wonder how those people, how people sleep in in those states. Personally, I do wonder how they sleep in those states. And this, I think, that has happened for decades. And governments, we just talk about it, just and we move on as if nothing has happened. So I don't see it affecting the 2027 election that much. May not, because of the kind of politics we play. Our electionary process is still not good enough in terms of transparency, accountability, putting an end to vote buying and other malpractices that characterize our elections. All these ills may not really allow such report to play out. Ordinarily, it should have played out, but all these ills that we see within our electoral processes may not allow the reports to really play out in our elections.
How will the opposition take advantage of this decision by President Trump?
You see, yes. I want to take you back memory lane, the recent time. When the whole jostling for power and campaign started for 2027, the only name that came to the fore was Obi. Then the question that arose was that on whose platform is Obi going to run? All of a sudden, we just started seeing ADC. ADC that was nowhere to be found in the pecking order of the party that is really serious to rescue power suddenly became the spotlight. And when you continue to look at all these things, you know that there must have been some kind of underlining moves by some powerful people. And you also saw how the SY chairman, Rafoke Wosu, already resigned to pave way for the so-called gladiators of the ADC as of the now to take reins of governance. And you will see that all this could not have been connected with some clandestine move, which is not known to you and I. But I believe that when something of such comes on board, you can see, there's nothing that happens in Nigeria today that does not have any foreign input, especially from the colonial masters and the past that be. But I want to believe that opposition might catch on the opportunity that since Bola government has been blacklisted by U.S. government, it will also be a kind of a point that the opposition will use in campaigning against the government. And it shows that everybody, they say the more the merrier. In international relations or marketing, you need more people. There's whereby you continue to explain minuses, especially a big fish like the United States of America. You know what that one portends. It does not portend, there's no glimmer of hope in that regard. You recall during the time of Obama, when Obama had sway, when the LGBT issue came up, and they said that Jonathan would not budge to whatever the US government were pressurizing to sign a bill. So he said they have their own peculiarities, we have ours. It's usually whereby you want to load your own ways of doing things on us. It is not. It's a no. And that was, and you remember, and you know what really became the outcome of his election. He never saw the power. And I think the same thing might also be likely be playing out in 2027 as a result of what we are seeing now. And I believe that is a point that we have to look keenly.
All right, let's move down to the comment section. Gandhi Okeke says it will have an effect in our election. The next president of Nigeria should be a Christian. The next president of Nigeria should be a Christian.
Can I just because I have this nationalist fervor or blood flowing in me. I don't want to know whether it is a Christian or a Muslim or a secular person that doesn't even belong to any of the religious body. As long as you have what it takes to rule a state or a given confine and to deliver, I will always align with you. It's not about being a Christian or a Muslim, because in the history of this country, we once had a Muslim leader and there was cohesion in the land. And people coming up with all this ethnic and religious background in teaching their decision over a particular issue, I don't think I want to align with that.
All right, away from that, let's quickly touch this. There's a story that sets the internet ablaze yesterday. MC Oluomo, NURTW boss, Musiliu Akinsanya, narrated how he spent about 756 million naira to fund or to support President Bola Tinubu's 2023 presidential election. And let's quickly look at Daily Post on this. The national president of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW, Musiliu Akinsanya, aka MC Oluomo, has narrated how he spent over 756 million naira to campaign for President Bola Tinubu in 2023. MC Oluomo disclosed that the fund came from his personal pocket. In quote, I repeat, from his personal pocket, adding that he never received any assistance from Abuja during the campaign era. In a viral video circulating on social media, MC Oluomo said he paid for hotel accommodations, logistics, and daily expenses for Nollywood actors, actresses, and others during the campaign period. Wow. We all know that MC Oluomo is a long-time ally of President Bola Tinubu, but this is the person that said he spent the money from his own purse. Now, don't you think we should question the source of his funds?
First of all, when you say
where did the money come from?
when you say you want to I mean, how do I say, when you want to depopulate an area that is populated by trees, and you now cut off the hedge, I mean the top most of the tree, you leave the root, will it not grow back again to its, to being a tree? You see, MC Oluomo, we all know his appendages, we all know how he started. I mean, he has been an ally of the #1 man of today's Nigeria. And if he says he's spending the money out of his own pocket, how did he manage to get all those money? Because you continue to look, what are the trajectory of his progression in the National Union of Road Transport Workers? What has been, how did he come back to be a force to reckon with? And when you look at, you cannot decipher him from the states, because he has done some dirty jobs for all these people. That's why he's been compensated with all these plume jobs that when he held sway as the chairman of NURTW in Lagos State. And I think he has also transmuted to be somewhere, to take another position at Abuja. You know, you recall that he once had a shot at the national president at Abuja. I think he didn't win. And it was one Hausa man or so that won there. I cannot reel out the name now. When you look at all these things, because he's only trying to do something for his master. You also recall a politician of this our constituency where we are currently standing now, even once had, paid nomination form of 100 million naira for Mr. President. Like, you understand? If he now says that he's coming from his own purse, you begin to wonder. If we were to try and calculate, you and I know what mathematics is all about. If we calculate his salary for the next, let's just say for 4 years, would he have accrued to 100 million naira? You understand? The gesture is left for you and I to
I get one mic before I let you go. I thought INEC and other INEC and anti-corruption agencies should have investigated such amount or such move by MC Oluomo, spending about 756 million naira on election. Wow, what do you have to say?
I think
to me, such campaign expenditures should have been investigated by anti-corruption agencies. I don't know if you feel so too.
I think MC Oluomo is not saying the truth. I believe he spent more than that.
Wow.
Yes. You're surprised? He must have spent more than that because we don't have serious data. In terms of capture, even INEC cannot capture money being spent during election, and that is why we felt what is 700-something million to MC Oluomo. Do you know him at all? He has been within the union since he was age 13. I listened to that interview from the beginning to the end. By whatever standard you want to measure it, he is a billionaire as we speak. So spending 700 million naira for an election shouldn't be an issue for him. There was a report in the media about 2 years ago when I read that report that union, that transport union, made about 123 billion naira annually. It was in the papers. So the kind of money that is within that transport union is that a lot of people don't have an idea of what it is. So they have access to humongous amount of money that they can always play around with. And don't forget, politicians in most of the states deliberately left the transport sector for these guys because they know they can always make use of them during elections. So they have a lot of money to play around with. So 700 and something million naira shouldn't be an issue. And I want to believe him that indeed no amount came from Abuja to him. Why should Abuja give him money? They have an idea what is in his hand. They have an idea what is controlling. So what is 750 something million to an MC Oluomo? These guys sit over billions of naira as we speak. The chairman of Lagos, as we speak, is Lagos alone is sitting over billions. And don't also forget that he is now in Abuja. MC Oluomo is now in Abuja, the national chairman of that union.
Double blessing.
So what is 700 and something million to him? So it's very correct. He's saying the truth. They have money that they are not accountable to anyone for. So why not?
Into this,
who will investigate it? Tell me who will investigate what? Michael, leave this issue.
Let me just say one thing. You see, you cannot be a judge in your own case. If you are not saying that MC Oluomo should be investigated, who is going to do the investigation? Because the people that, the person that deploy institution that will investigate those people is also, MC Oluomo is also doing his bidding. And I want to believe that for now, most of the institutions for anti-corruption, they are only geared towards all these Yahoo boys than the real people, the real culprits. I want to believe that there's nothing that is going to fly when it comes to investigation.
All right, thank you so much. All right. Morning.
Good morning.
Ben.
Morning, sir.
Oluwa, how you doing?
Morning. We are fine. Happy New Month to all our viewers. God bless you anywhere you are.
Also greeting you, saying happy New Month to you too.
And also with you. We are happy. We know we will see the end of the year.
What should be done to MC Oluomo in this case? 756 million naira spent. Can we question how he got the money? Can he be investigated?
See, God bless you for that question. Just like what my colleague just said. You see, we have men that is above the law. We used to watch that film, Above the Law. Policeman doing wrong thing when he was above the law. Those guys, they are above the law. You see, they pocketed Lagos State for how long? I know him. He was a financial secretary many years. Now, before he now become a deputy to the last one, what is the man, brother? You know the other time that they have, I said they want to shoot him in a police college. See, those guys, let them be frank to ourselves. They have trillions, not even millions, they have trillions. It's like, before he now came outside, he became exposing himself. Things is falling apart. See, nobody can interrogate him. It's more than EFCC, it's more than all of them because it's one of the strong mafia ally to the president, the Jagaba. They control Lagos State. When you hear Team Lagos, those are the mafioso. Mafioso. Say, hey, Ikechuku, what do they call that? They say, if you come outside, and I say, I want to be Lagos State, where would they? People like the Jawa, they look around. People like the Jawa, everybody wrote inside the house. Who want to that? So you can spend trillions of dollars. Who care? But one day, God will care.
He's getting prepared for 2027 election. He said
you see, the more they are coming out to say language, they
likely spends more.
Yes, more than more. But we are watching the scenario. Their days are numbered. See, once God must come down, no matter the situation, no matter how long, one day, situation must change. You have to do the reality because now, they were not there yesterday. Somebody was there, but now they not occupy. They now say they are the law, the emperor.
emperor must live one day. And I know Nigeria is not their home. Nigeria is for all of us, but they believe that the control is wrong. As somebody will now say, I spent something million. Who asks you? Okay, why don't you need the relevant agency investigate? But it's above the law. That's why we found the president. The president himself is above the law.
Is he above the law?
Well, for me, it is the part of the government. It's above the law. Do you know how much they're making a day? They're making
6 million naira from one person.
Tata money.
The owner of the bus haven't made the money to respect them.
Police they respect them. I'm talking about Lagos State. They say Lagos State National Union money. It covers like 5 states budget. For Nigeria here, don't you know what is happening here? We live here, we stay here, we will not be tired of Lagos State. We don't go. We know what happen. They collect bill. You talk about it, 700. He reach one. You know how reach 1 billion now. You have more than a billion. No be children there for the highest school for the United States of America. See, all those ones, they are laws, but God is above them. Because one day, all those things will be things of the past. Because they have intimidated people. See, the other time, a National Union boss beat somebody, this bus rider. Yeah, okay, what happened now? You don't hear the story anymore. And the one who see what of the underground one want to eliminate. See, God will catch up with them one day, and the time is coming. Coming outside, telling us it's
now I can believe when you come and say spend 700 million naira for the 2023 election. Maybe there's something that pinching out to say so. But according to my fellow gentleman, say he spent more than that. But maybe the government have already hit him before he votes out. What make it to vote out? Something have already happened when he votes out. So if you want federal government to return that money back upon the millions of the billion of naira that he's making on transport. If they make money more than the owner of the car, owner of the bus, they will collect from bus, they will collect from Marwa, they will collect from bike, Okada. If the express rider, they will still collect. So they're making a lot of money. If they're here, they will collect money and give police. Not the police will collect. It is them. I'm seeing them in Wampa. I'm seeing them in Oshud, where they will collect money, deliver to police. They will collect and deliver to police. I was inside bus where they asked, where's money for police? It is an arbor that collects it, not policeman that collects. So they make a hell of money. Now, is it EFCC? We can't check them. The man is above the law in Nigeria. But if it is Nigeria if Nigeria have a law, you need to brought out. But there's no law in Nigeria. The law of Nigeria is for the masses, not for those rich people. So they can do anything unless God will expose them. Now God is exposing him gradually.
Is it God that exposed him or inherited what he did?
No.
It's something in one house. See, it's like things are falling apart somewhere. You see, because you now came and say, how long? Almost got into 2 years and a half. You're not telling the whole world I spent. Who asked you something? Preach him. You see, they will expose to us their iniquity, systematic secret house. They will fail, mama. They are failing. The flower of their flower is getting down home house. It's getting down home house. So the days has coming.
All right, away from that, in response to the widespread allegations that Christians are being killed in Nigeria, President Donald Trump, that's the United States of America's president, has declared Nigeria as a country of particular concern. Do you support Trump on that?
It's overdue. It's overdue. More than 100% support. The Christians are the target. We face it. We are the victim. We got double trouble every time because we are Christians. We go to church.
Are you a Christian?
I'm a Christian. We worship Jesus Christ of Nazareth, but Jesus Christ of Nazareth is above them. See, their plan is to eliminate and Islamic us, but their power is Tata power. See, can you imagine? Many years ago, you hear, see, the other time I saw a picture of a human being. See, there was grass. I was thinking, maybe they go hunting now. Animal live. See, no, now human being they keep for where? Plateau State. Why? The other day 200, the other 50. Are they animal? Where is the government on ground? and you swear an oath to protect life and property, and you are killing people every day, and those people you are killing, they are Christian, and the government will not say anything about it. Satan of Sokoto, who they don't say they attack Sokoto, they attack Sokoto. The Satan of the whole Muslimi. Okay, see the man they kill see for one my matter. They carry your hair come as I say everyone for heaven over for. One day we must tell the people by the super by force. We must let them know that we are the children of the Most High God. Because the government don't care, we care. Because government, see, if you watch the film, government know they say, okay, see the other time the president went to Benue State, the president Ahmed Jagaba. He was telling the IG any arrest, say no. Why can't you say you go home? As you said no, you shall go home. Let them know that action is happening here. But today that man sitting for office, they collect money people die anyhow. See, it's time we let them know, and I believe that country 27 they will be out of the corridor of power. The reality people who call that will know that care for us. They don't really care about us. Those who are seeing, see what you happening now. You spend money, spend money. What about the human being? What about the human being? On daily basis, go to the newspaper stand now. No day when you go come on and say they kill people. And government is around. You are budgeting millions. You are budgeting millions, trillions. You say you are protecting. Who are you protecting? And the more you say you are protecting, the more they are killing us. So the reality is never done. The president, okay, that's why people were shouting, why Muslim ticket? Because Muslim ticket, if you really go the background down, as a Christian, you know the feeling of the reality of what God said in the Bible. Thou shalt not kill. But they say, thou shalt kill. Because they believe they kill, will go to heaven. That is their propaganda when they brainwash their head. So the president, the head, must let the narrative be clear. Say, we are equal, don't kill anybody anyhow. But every day, see Shataw's Kaduna, Plateau, Benue, see all those environment is all majority Christian. Every day massacre. Donald Trump, give them arrested development. Shake them. Because the government here, I don't think is capable of reducing the killing of Christians. It's getting out of hand.
Are you in support of Trump's decision?
Well, why not? If the MSF, if I have the power, I will do it. I support him. The killing is much. Let me say, from 1999 up to now, under PDP and APC. Under APC, the killing is much under PDP. That's why they call them the terrorist party in Nigeria. Because they haven't said anything about this killing. It's too much. We are not mosquito. We are not cockroach. Where they can be using a fleet to be fleeting citizens. And Sokoto haven't said anything. The governors haven't said anything. How long will it take? The killing is much. Tomorrow now we hear another one. Next month we hear everyday killing. Why can't you say today there will be no killing? Sometimes Sokoto haven't said anything. All of them keep silent. But when you kill one of them, they will say, bring him. Let us kill him. They value their life. But other people's life, they don't value it. Which is so bad. The Nigeria Muslim nation, let them come out and tell us that Nigeria is a Muslim nation. So, if we love the Muslim, love the Christian also, we are one in the eyes of God. I'm not saying that we are not one. We are one in the eyes of God. But I don't know why they say that we are not one. They don't want the nation to move forward. That's why the nation is collapsing. That's why the nation is collapsing. Remember, someone in the US said by 2015, Nigeria will break out. And since then, Nigeria government haven't think about it. So this report these people bring, is it true? Let us find a way to make sure that Nigeria will not break out. But they are adding more and more and more. So, for Mr. President Trump says it's reality. Right. I support him.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes.
Good morning, man.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
How are you doing?
Good. Good morning, our viewers. Thank God it's Saturday.
Thank God it's Saturday. It is Saturday, the weekend. And it's the 1st of November.
Very good month. It happens to be my month.
Okay, your month. Wow, what date?
25th.
You mean
25th?
Yes.
Oh, should have just shifted it to next month now.
So that it will coincide with our
Christmas.
okay.
It's not this month. It's our month.
It's also your month.
Yeah.
When men are talking. Wow. November men.
Yeah, men.
On the program this morning. All right, you're welcome, guys.
Yeah, good morning.
All right, Omoyele Sowore said Nigeria should have been long, cited as country of a particular concern. I don't know what actually triggered or prompted President Donald Trump to make this decision. Is there anything that triggered him beyond the killings in Nigeria? Is there anything that triggered him?
To declare. Well, I sometimes I do not want to talk much about religious, particularly as a northern Christian. Mr. Mike, I can tell you that it looks like it is a crime to be a Christian northerner. You understand? In 2016, Donald Trump, when his first tenure, he did the same thing, I think, in 2017 or 18. You remember when he invited Buhari to America, and then during press briefing, he was telling him about the killings of Christians in the north, and he told him it is unacceptable. And then before we knew what was going on, Nigeria was designated country of particular concern. He did it before. This is the second time. It was when Biden came that he revoked that, that designation. You understand? And then we keep seeing this. Do you know just this year alone, 7,000 Christians are killed? You understand? And this thing keep happening on a daily basis. The media don't really capture these things. I don't know why. You understand? See, if you go to the north, there are no Christian terrorists. I grew up in the north. But you have lots of terrorist organizations affiliated to a religion. You understand? We have very peaceful Muslims. I will agree with. I have lots of friends who are Muslims in the north who are peaceful. You understand? But we all knew when Boko Haram started, the agenda is, Western culture forbidden, including Christianity. And one of the things they wanted to do is to ensure that they have invited Jonathan several times to combat Islam. You understand? We've seen it. It has happened here. They issued so many threats. Yes. You understand? So for Donald Trump to come up this time to designate Nigeria again as country with particular concern, I can tell you that is the truth. Unfortunately, even our religious leaders are really afraid to come out to very few of them are really bold enough to say it the way it is. They keep carrying out mass burial on a daily basis. You understand? Just last week, in Riyom, Fulanis came, I don't want to call them Fulani, I just want to call them terrorists. Walked into a hospital, selected the Christians, the girls by their names. It's a hospital that has patients across Christian and Muslim, but they choose the ones that are Christian and raped them. Took them to one of the rocks, raped them. Ezekiel Dachomo was interviewed and he was saying it's with the girls. You understand? So these are things that, if you look at what really the initiative of Middle Belt in 1983, it was a Christian initiative. It was a Christian initiative. The idea is that we have suffered over the years. We want an identity. Can we have an identity that separates us with, because it's not working out. As a Christian northerner, you are considered as a minority, you don't have a voice, there is a limit to which you will go. Particularly when it borders on politics in Nigeria, there is a limit. They have designed your limit. You can't go past it. You understand? And it's unfortunate that we live in a country like that. It's really unfortunate. So, and I think for Donald Trump to have come up with this, it's the right thing to do. And I expected our pastors to be bold enough to be talking tough. Pastor Orise Jaffa, when he was a camp chairman under Jonathan, went to the Congress House in America and told them about the killing, about what the extremists are doing to Christians in the north. He was bold enough to do that, but we are not seeing that kind of boldness now. People are being economical with the truth. We are seeing, it's some. I have seen so many pastors coming out to debunk the fact that there was genocide.
Looking at what Jim John said now, it's in support of President Trump's decision. Does it mean that the Nigerian government has not done enough to protect Christian communities from persecution?
I would not say Christian.
We saw the president change service chiefs.
Yeah, I only know Nigerian citizens. I don't go by religion, either you are Muslim or Christian. It is concerned Nigerians that are being killed in the northern states, not Christian or either Muslim being killed. Now, either Muslim or Christian, everyone is important, and it is the right of the president to protect lives and properties. Even before now, if you have those who are abroad and to check a list of countries you can go, that you can not go, there's another red alert for the American citizen. Nigeria has been one of them. Nigeria, Libya, and also some other countries, even though Burkina Faso and the likes of the Mali, that just don't go. If you go there, you might not make it alive like that. And we have some, tourist guy, that are into, content that this country, Burkina Faso, is red alert on their map there that you should not visit it. It came to Burkina Faso. Yeah, this is how so this country, why did they not target, red, alright, and Nigeria that it is a zoo, it don't come here, it's danger zone. You understand? Whatsoever Trump says, the government to say has no effect on me, and it's a shame that it is the Nigerian people or the government. Let me say the people that are letting this to happen. Over the years, there have been presidents or governors that have, prioritized self, accomplishment than protecting the people. Benue, Plateau, all other states have their governors. I dare the president to declare emergency in those states, and of which that should have been what he should do, even bury them. But why have they not been doing all these things? It is very simple, because I would like to win election again. And what has been the function of all the religious, leaders, all the Christians, Redeemers, with all the big churches that have, massive congregations? Are they not the same person that will be campaigning for them indirectly? Without that's okay. You said you want to be before we vote for you. What do you have to do for us? Give us your manifesto. What do you want to do? So if the first thing on your list is not about making sure Nigeria is safe, then you are not going there. We in this country, we have seen younger aspirants that are vibrant, that we know that these people will work and dare all these people and make Nigeria better. But what? Because they did not have funds to give someone for election, and so all these religious leaders and opinion leaders, they know them, but they will not campaign. We Nigerians that we claim we are educated and exposed, people like the younger ones that came out there and they went to on silent, because that was, I think Nigerians will like lies. Let the older people, let them keep rotating themselves, coming all over again for over 100 years in military regime, Atiku and all of them. Let them be coming. Those that we like lies. And whatsoever come for us not saying this, we are going to be enjoying it like that, since we don't want to come out and use our senses in terms of picking our leaders. You don't need to give me one penny before I choose who I want to vote for. I can belong to any party. I see that there is no this thing in you, I don't go. Just like the 2015 election or so. ADC candidate, there's one man like that. I went to BBC debate. I was moved by all what he said in manifesto, and somebody I was like, I was convinced that my vote, forget you are having it. Because one of the party I was in, is the one I gave to the vote. Because of what, if even a madman that, bro, this guy is deeply exposed with all this. When the APC aspirant, they did not show up now. None of them show up for any debate. None of them, because this is either in their other, Baba, well, we have it already. We know how to do our thing. We vote. Either you are responsible, or you have things to offer, or you don't have anything to offer. And as one of the party have picked you to be the running person, you are going to get there. So I even want to, like Trump say, he banned the Nigerian president and all the officials from entering US. It's lovely. At least our tax money that they are using to go will be reduced, and so on. In fact, a lot needs to be done with this.
Could this cooperation affect? Could this designation affect our cooperation with the United States government?
Even though since it has not been affected, what has been the outcome?
It has been
there is no relation. There's nothing. Those trade. There's nothing. Those people. We are not the one benefiting from them. They are the one that needs us. They need all African, citizens to develop their state. All what the US and the European they have today is from African countries. That is where some people say they are the one. Now them come with idea, and they did not force our leaders. It's business. They agree to it. So whatsoever sanction, who will lose at the end? In fact, I even want him to, which is not possible. Just send all the blacks in the America to other countries and let's see what we have.
What happened to our relationship with the United States of America?
With
this designation?
I want to say we stand to, lose more. The reason is because we are a dependent nation. You understand? With over 235 million people depending, on the Western world for survival is a disgrace after 65 years. You understand? The only thing majorly we sell to the global world is crude oil, naturally given by God. You understand? It is a big disgrace. So when you have a country, like Nigeria that depends on international Western world to survive, being sanctioned like this, it calls for more hardship. It means that what we are seeing now, it's likely going to be more. You understand? Because so many things that will cut down. When Trump came on board, he cut down on so many things, like the antiretroviral drugs and so many other things. You understand? Yes, so yes, that is it. So this is it. So we as a people should start thinking of how to develop a nation. Let's stop playing politics. Like what my brother said, he said he would rather want to talk about Nigeria. You understand? Maybe because he has never lived. I'm a northerner, so I think I understand how this thing works. Where you find yourself running and then you don't know where you're going for safety. You understand? I believe that Muslims also are being killed, but then there is a targeted attack. When they say targeted, you see from 2009 to date, 19,100 churches were burnt. It's on record. You understand? So these are things that statistic people who want to hold on to and say this is it. And I say we have an opportunity to still build this country. We've seen giant strides taken by some African countries now. They felt that they don't need the Western world to develop. We've seen them taking steps, you understand? And I think we have a greater opportunity to do more with the size of our population, because population is a plus, not a disadvantage. You understand? You have a lot of population of people, particularly the youth who are between 20 and 30. The population is huge, and these are people who are so energetic that they want to channel their energy into something useful. And because the government have neglected them over the years, we have criminals now giving them job. You understand? They are jobless, they are idle. Government have abandoned them, and then they want to survive. Survival instinct, you want you to pick up whatever job that is made available to you, and that's why people go into crime most of the time. But if you have a government that is responsible, that we want to project, what do we do? What's the size of these people? Every child that should be in school must be in school. You understand? The essence is that you want to build human capacity. You understand? What has developed America most of the time is not even government. There are people who build America. And because America have also created an environment that you can thrive easily. So these people were able to build a society where it is easier for the government and they take the glory. So we want to see a government also looking at how can we make this country, let's put aside politics and religion. You remember I said I don't want to talk about religion. I prefer, if I mention government, I'm talking about somebody who is competent. Whether it's Babalawo, whether it's a free thinker, whether I don't believe in tribe, I don't believe in religion. What I believe in is competence. You understand? Nigeria has the capacity to challenge the Western world. Unfortunately, they have reduced us to a raw material producing country. The only thing we sell is raw material. It's a disgrace after 65 years that we are not creative. That even the cars and everything, we see our president budget year in, year out. BMW from Germany, year in, year out, 65 years. You cannot buy innocent motor. You understand? You cannot build a society where you can now consume Nigerian products. You understand? And you are telling Nigeria, buy local made goods. When you will always go for BMW. Headache, you are outside. You understand? We are saying that we want Nigerian currency to gain value, but you keep on spending this. You keep on using dollar to travel outside, to treat yourself, to buy cars, to buy all of this. It will continue to have a bad ripple effect on our currency. That's why Nigerian currency will continue to go down. 80% of what we consume comes from outside. Is that a country? You sit down every year in year budget. Buy this, who is buying them from outside? Budget year in year from outside. That country can never grow. It's unfortunate that country can never grow.
Trump is doing us good by sanction. You know, the effect is on us though. But I think we need more sanction by other countries.
Seriously.
You know, Nigerians are to not for the government to, for the citizens to start using their senses. We are so rooted in religious whatsoever. Don't know who has caused the Nigerian people. See the right way, you will say, it's God. God will not do anything for anybody. Because you have your sense to think right, you know the right way, but you choose not to. You choose to suffer and be smiling while you are suffering. So God is there. He's even tired of us saying, people, serious. Don't worry. Wait for me to do anything. So when the Nigerian people are pushed more to the wall, and you know the heat is much, I even want him to even come tomorrow and say, okay, some social media app, he banned that. You know, that will make us, rose up to think about, but no, that thing will not let them do that. So we need a lot of things that we affect the Nigerian people, citizens, we lower class people, so we can, think straight.
All right, away from that, I spent 756 million naira on Tinubu's campaign in 2023.
Yeah.
This is coming from MC Oluomo, and that is ready to support President Tinubu once again.
For no support now. Yeah, I'm ready to support.
I was paying 45,000 naira per night for hotels. People that lodge
Who said, is it
It was an investment.
Don't mind.
What he did.
Investment to support.
Okay, the question is, who was MC Oluomo before his friendship with Tinubu?
He's Nigerian.
Can you imagine MC Oluomo 1999? What was he? What was his word before Tinubu became president? You see, there are questions we don't ask in this country, and then we keep on celebrating criminals. I'm not calling anybody a criminal, but I'm saying that is the nature with us Nigerians. I want to be careful. You understand? When people, if somebody is seen spending money like this, it's only in this country you spend money and nobody question you. The only time they go after is political witch hunt. If you are against them, then they go after you. But there is nothing designed to go after people who have unquestionable wealth. And that is why we are where we are. You have briefcase billionaires in this country. You have billionaires with no factory. They are billionaires with no source of income. But they are billionaires and nobody questions it. And everybody celebrates whatever they see in them. In another clan, I can tell you it will not work, and that is why you see that they have a society where poverty is it's very small. But they ensure that you can't come around and take what belongs to everybody. You understand? Politics in Nigeria, I've always likened it to business. MC Oluomo see in his godfather as a very good, lucrative business, and so he invested his money. I can tell you, if we want to check what he has recouped, for 2.5 years now, this guy has recouped 10 times what he has invested. So it's a good business. It's a good business that most people want to invest. We're even seeing, when Jonathan was president, I was working with Eurasia then. You understand? I saw Chinese company, you understand, gathering money, bringing hillocks for Jonathan's campaign. They look at Africa and say, these people, the only good thing that works here is politics. Invest in politics so that when this person emerge, is going to work with you. But that is not how to build a nation.
But I think reality has celebrated him. He's now in Abuja with the president.
Of course, that has recovered.
In Lagos.
Can stand on what
he has been kicked to Abuja.
But if 756 million naira was spent by MC Oluomo,
just
one person, only God knows how much more was spent by others close to President Bola Tinubu.
MC is a rich man, a rich boy. Since he has become the NURTW, in Lagos, I think in 2001 or 2, I don't know thereabout, he has been making a lot of money. And you won't deny the fact that when it comes to transport in Lagos, that is another place. So when Lagos State is coming out to say their revenue will be whatever per year that they have gotten, is certain trillion naira. Bro, half of it is from transportation. So in fact, he's a billionaire. MC is a billionaire. Of course. You understand? He has paved his way, find his way through a bit with the Bola Tinubu from governor, the governor, even over the years. So I think he has, during the last election, a fumble. He threatened the Lagos Nigerian citizen in Lagos, telling them not to come out. There are video of it. If they come out, they will do this, will do that. Destabilizing the community. Because of that, the president was not, happy with him. That why will you be doing that? Everyone has the right to choose whichever party they want to.
The president was?
Yeah, there's a video of it when they did meeting that he was,
That's why President cautioned him.
He just cautioned him concerning that was that, or what has come onto you. What you think you are, Then by intimidating people, and all this money is for celebrities, lodge them, do campaign for the president, and and this statement coming out, for president to know that. The last election I spent 30 million naira. That kind of thing. So it's a normal thing for him to do.
All right, thank you so much, Suma, and have a great weekend. All right, James John, thank you. Oh, Suma, the money sent to you was from Mrs. Tina. So you need to appreciate her.
Oh yeah,
Mrs. Cash gift.
Okay. Thank you so much. I received that yesterday. Thank you very much, Miss Tina. God bless you.
All right, thank you. How you doing?
I'm cool.
You Alpha Evangelist.
Yes, yeah. Oh, glory, praise be to God. Today is weekend and today is Saturday. And today, not just Saturday, but being the 1st of November. Praise be to God. We are alive to see it. We have conquered October. We are now in November. How is the family?
Fine.
I see you looking good. God bless you, our viewers. It shall be well with all of us in Jesus' name.
All right. Donald Trump has hammered Nigeria again.
Hammer with action or just with the words?
Country of particular concern.
Excuse me, I ask a question. Is it by action or by words? Because I don't believe in words, I believe in action.
Well, you know him as someone.
Until he carry that action,
active, no?
let him carry the action out. I don't want him to do talking. Let him carry action.
What action do you want him to carry?
Sanction Nigeria in every area. Go to fly, anything fly, even go to cockroach and
Christians only the victim
in Nigeria.
Yeah,
Christians suffer most, and I don't blame
victim of terrorism. Christians?
Of course, yeah, the genocide that is going on in Nigeria
against Christians.
It's against the Christians. No. I don't see the Muslims. Any Muslim you see that involved in the killing is by accident. You understand? Or a Muslim that debunk the terrorism, the ideology of those guys, then the person, that Muslim, is the next target. These are the people that are involved. I will say boldly, I beat my chest. These are the people that. But beside this, forget it. The genocide is for the Christians.
Aren't you looking at the implication of this?
The implication of us how? You mean the genocide of the Christians?
Yeah. No, the declaration of Nigeria as a country of particular concern.
The implication does not affect me and you. It affects them, those politicians. They are the one traveling now. COVID-19, did me and you have COVID-19? They are the one that suffer COVID-19. And that is why they asked me and you to join them to suffer 3 months, don't come outside. So if there is any sanction, Mike, me and you never come up here to Oshodi. Now here with the parade, which we are praying one day God should help us to reach Oshodi. You understand? They are the one traveling America, traveling to Hong Kong, traveling to this, traveling to that. Any small headache that will travel. If we headache come, me and you will look for a boat and one Panadol to drink. Remain in Nigeria. But their own that will run and go there. But they don't think of building that same facility here in Nigeria. But they will tell you, say they love Nigeria.
So you welcome the decision?
I welcome it 100%. Let it carry action immediately, effect. Not just to talk. Of course, ever since they have been in good time with America, how does that affect me? How does it affect in me and in you? Look at during the N756M when palliative or under COVID-19. Who are the people that enjoy the palliative sent to Nigeria? Shall it reach me and you? It not reach me and you now. Now see them. So whatsoever that goes on affects them, not me and you. Yes, I don't have anything to lose if they sanction Nigeria. because I'm not getting anything from this.
Some people said it is long overdue.
To sanction Nigeria.
Yeah.
What am I saying? That means people have already concurred with me before my arrival.
Yeah, we should arrested it. I read something like that this morning.
See, let me tell you, my beloved brother, let us be honest to ourselves. Nigeria, you know, I remember one time when I said Nigeria no go better. Some people were like, why do you say this? Why you are a man of God? You I say, come. Every nation that is not productive is a nation that produces to fail. Do you understand? You have to take a look at Russia. Do you know how many countries that sanction Russia? But does it affect Russia? No. Russia make more profit more than the Europeans during the sanction. Of it, as I'm speaking to you, many of the Europeans, Germany #1, they lift it up the sanction from Russia. They lift it up because they are the one losing. But if they sanction Nigeria, tell me, how will Nigeria survive it? Because they are not productive. They depend so much on those people. And do you know that even in our politics, they influence it. They dictate and they decide who rules and who will not rule. For how long shall see, my brother, when you put it just like this little child, as she is now, she don't have any choice. Anything her mother decide for her
It's the final.
is the final. That is the condition of Nigeria have placed themselves.
All right, away from that, MC Oluomo, I don't know if you have anything to say concerning how he spent about 756 million naira to support President Bola Tinubu.
Yes, he spent the money and he spent more than that. But the question now is this: who is MC Oluomo? What is the major source of income? I know that, okay, MC Oluomo is the chairman of the road transportation. That means, my brother, how much was his salary or how much is his salary per month? Then how much is he saving for him to spend that kind of money? Then in other words, so MC Oluomo is not remitting the accurate amount made on daily basis from transportation. That is what it means. I don't know whether you get my point. Because I believe that being the chairman, he remits money to the state government. For him to spend that kind of money, that means he's not remitting genuinely. The calculation or whatsoever is reporting is not genuine. That means he has a much cockroach in his cupboard. But Nigeria is a country, much especially the people in power currently now, have allowed him to fly and to spread his wing whichever way that pleases him.
Somebody says MC is a big area boy. One of our viewers there.
Now, he's an area boy. What is the meaning of area boy? No, what is the meaning of area boy? Is area boy an office? I'm asking now, is area boy, is it an office? Is it a firm? Is it a company? No, I want to know. Please, somebody should educate me on this. But these are the people we celebrate. Even government acknowledge them.
Should anti-corruption agencies deep?
Of course, they should do deep. But listen, do you know why they will not dig
deep?
Should
they investigate this matter?
They should investigate it if Nigeria is a country that is working. If Nigeria is a country that is working, this kind of people, you can't go to as America. You see Elon Musk. Elon Musk cannot just come out and begin to brag how much he spend anyhow. Despite how America knows the source of his income and how rich he is. They can't just come because they will investigate him and they will calculate how much he make on daily basis to spend such amount of money.
One of our reviewers said, who will investigate him?
That is the problem now. Who will investigate him? Because a criminal cannot investigate a criminal. Nigeria is a criminal country. And if you are not ready to stand in the corridor of criminalism, so will they even open up and be bold to even call Mr. President a criminal? And up till now. And Mr. President said, no, Nwike, look at Nwike. How much was Nwike's salary as a governor? But look at Nwike investment in America. Not only America, in other places in the world. I don't know whether you get it. Then who will investigate him? Nobody.
One of the viewers is asking you a question here, Mr. Triumph. Okay, Mr. Triumph. He says, ask him, please, if he wants one Nigeria.
Donald Trump, to be sincere.
He said, do you want one Nigeria? That's what he's asking.
Okay, he's asking me. One Nigeria. Is Nigeria one before? That should be the question. A country, my brother, that is one should be equally treated. There should be an equity, an equal right.
Fairness.
So a situation whereby, even in a family, whereby you have plenty children, and you are not fair to all of them, you are fair to some children. Others will feel that they are not welcome in the family.
That's marginalization.
That's marginalization. And that was what played, if not God intervention in the life of Joseph. If not God intervening in the case of Joseph, they would have eliminated Joseph and closed everything about Joseph in the Bible. So we start from the Bible.
All right, thank you so much, Biafra Evangelist. Because of our time, we need to go. All right, Clement joined us this morning. I will say a big thank you for joining us. Mr. Samuel Ugbo also joined us. We appreciate you. He says, MC Oluomo, where did he get the money? Is it not from national job in Lagos? You know, okay. K. Odulaja also joined us this morning. K. Baba, good morning to you.
Welcome. Good morning.
Thank you so much. We have Maddy Peace. Yeah, Maddy Peace. Thank you for joining us. JJ also joined us.
Good morning.
We have Dipo Amono. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Samuel, okay, yeah. Gladys Oyabo, James Manu, Mafidon,
Good morning. Happy New Month
Etijare Moses.
to all of you.
Thank you so much. Emmanuel Oguji from Dubai. GOA also joined us. Akim Bada, additional from Finland.
God
We
bless you all.
appreciate all of you for keeping in touch with us, for staying glued to the channel. All right, to Abdul Ghani Abu Monsaya, Africa, we wish you speedy recovery. He sent a message to me. Michael, very sorry. You have not heard from me. I was involved in a car accident and broke my hip.
Oh, God,
I have
God
just left
will
hospital and recovering. I will speak to you
your
soon.
recovery shall be in a speed way in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
May the hand of recovery, the hand of restoration come upon you wherever you are in Jesus' name.
Amen. Speedy recovery, recovery.
Yes.
By God's grace. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to say something. Please share, like, and comment. And at the same time, I want to appreciate Miss Tina.
Yeah.
You know, I want to appreciate her because I could remember that time of my house issue. If I didn't do this, I am ingrate. You understand? I appreciate Miss Tina, and I appreciate Baba K, and I appreciate Robert Uche, and I appreciate Udeze Chima, I appreciate Eze Nwata from Liverpool, and I appreciate Adelaja. Is it Adelaja?
Andrew Gunjimi.
Andrew Gunjimi. God bless you. May the Lord bless you all who have run to my aid when I have that house issue. May God bless all of you in the name of Jesus.
All right. Thank you, the evangelist. That was nice of you. That was great. Okay, there we need to go. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. All right, viewers, please stay safe and have a great weekend. Bye.